Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, big news today. Season 5, Legacy of Fire, has actually just had a news article published onto the Conquerors Blade website earlier today, detailing some of the things that we can expect from Season 5. If you haven't yet read this, or if you have read this, I'm actually going to be going through it. I'm going to be picking it apart a little bit and giving you a bit of an update of what to expect from the game. Although not yet official, I've got a pretty good guess, and a few of my viewers, a few of you guys that have been commenting on YouTube, and a few of you guys that are on my Discord have come up and done a little bit of research and found some really good stuff, which I think is definitely going to be what is coming in Season 5. If you're not yet subscribed, please do consider it. Please hit the like button, please get notified, and please share this video around as well, so we can let everybody know what to expect for Season 5. So Season 4 brought the Ottoman Empire. Season 5, we believe, is going to be the Byzantines. Byzantines, I'm going to say Byzantines because that is how I'm going to say it. So the Byzantine Empire, I'm going to very quickly just go through who these people are and the reasons why I believe it is, after hearing obviously the news article that they've published today, but also it kind of makes sense with the timelines and the whole Ottoman Empire part of it as well. So the Byzantine Empire was a vast and powerful civilization with origins that can be traced to 330 AD, when the Roman Emperor Constantine I dedicated a new Rome on the site of the ancient Greek colony of Byzantium. Though the western half of the Roman Empire crumbled and fell in 476 AD, the eastern half survived for 1,000 more years, spawning a rich tradition of art, literature and learning, and serving as a military buffer between Europe and Asia. The Byzantine Empire finally fell in 1453 after an Ottoman army stormed Constantinople during the reign of Constantine XI. Constantinople, so that is our regionopolis. The Ottomans obviously were Season 4 units. The Ottomans have taken over that castle, which was the Byzantine Empire's main and primary fort and castle, which is why I think it's definitely going to be these guys. So that all with the Byzantine Empire actually kind of adds up with the timelines and everything. So we've obviously just gone through Season 4 as, say, the Ottomans, and we've taken over that castle. However, with them bringing in the Byzantine Empire into Season 5, this actually explains why and who we've taken that castle from as the Ottomans. Now, Season 5 is going to be bringing in at least 2 new units, and I think they're going to be pretty interesting units, to be honest, as well. So we've actually found a bit of a picture. Now, no one is sure, firstly, where this has come from, secondly, if it is real. So do please take this picture that I'm flashing on the screen right now for you as a pinch of salt. If anyone has a source for this picture, because I was just sent it on Discord after it was sent to someone else's Discord, if anyone has a source of where this picture has come from, please do let me know in the comments below, because I'll be very interested to actually see the reliability and the legitimacy of this picture, to see if it is real or not. But either way, it's going to it does look very interesting, this picture, and the kind of units that are on this picture in particular. So we have some what people believe are the Tercios aqua boosters, which are obviously the musket user units which are already in the game in the kind of background, but in the foreground it looks like we've got 2 new units. Now, one guy is rocking about with like a grenade type thing. The second guy is rocking about with some form of handheld thing as well. I can't really explain it anymore because I really cannot tell what that is. It may be some form of crossbow or something of the sort, but we're gonna have to just wait to see. And then there is a dude on a horse right in the foreground with a very Romanesque kind of helmet on as well. Now, Byzantine obviously was initially Roman, so that would explain it, and it would also mean that I was kind of right with my predictions. I'm going to take it as a win anyway. But everyone that guessed this kind of era, this kind of faction, because I think quite a few people did actually guess it as well. Honestly, like, if it turns out to be this, then fantastic work, lads. We've all done really well, I think, to be honest, with this. And actually, it's going to be really interesting to see these units coming into the game, because they should bring a whole new dynamic into the game if they can be using explosive damage, fire damage and incendiary damage as well. It's going to be interesting to see how these weapons, these units actually change the dynamics up in the battlefield. So we're definitely getting at least 2 new seasonal units. I expect we'll be getting a new map or maps as well for sieges and field battles. However, we are also getting a brand new region coming into the game, which is going to be an very interesting development into the game. Hopefully as well it will draw and pull a lot of people back into Conquerors Blade as well, because I know definitely over the last couple of seasons the numbers I don't think can be considered as like dropping, but they've definitely been, from what I've kind of perceived, as a little bit lower than season 2 kind of levels. So it'd be interesting to see actually all these new changes and all these new things coming into the game. Hopefully that will bring people back into the game, and it will keep people into the game as well, because obviously with new seasons do bring new people into the game, brings old people back to the game as well, but there needs to be a constant flow of new content, dynamic content, changing content to keep people interested in playing the game. So 2 new seasons, 2 new seasonal units, seasonal challenges, brand new region, a whole host of new maps, plus as well brand new season pass loaded with over 100 levels of rewards, including season exclusive cosmetics, attire, valuable items, all the same kind of things as season 4. I think they've really got, the developers have really banged the got on point the seasonal battle pass. Now I think season 4, the amount of rewards and the amount of stuff you get from that season battle pass, I think was just spot on, to be honest. It doesn't give people an unfair advantage, but it also does give people something to work towards, and it gives enough rewards as you're going up through the levels to actually feel like it's worth it going all the way up through the levels. So there's going to be 11 new weapon skins as well, and they've also mentioned that they're going to be chivalric aesthetics, so that's going to be quite interesting, because they also mentioned the Cimmerian Brotherhood. Now I've done a quick bit of research on the Cimmerians, and the main thing that comes up is the Cimmerian forgery. So these were forged documents produced in the papal curia of Pope Cimmerius, which is actually 498 to 514, but it's around the same kind of time as the Byzantine Empire, which strengthens the argument for Byzantine Empire as well. But it seems like the Cimmerian Brotherhood is going to be some form of chivalric religious kind of brotherhood, so I'm thinking maybe Assassin's Creed type era kind of feel to the appeal, to the apparel, to the attire. It's going to be quite interesting to see actually what does come in, and hopefully we're going to be getting more news in the next few days, but I think we're going to be left to stew on this for at least the rest of the week, and I reckon we'll probably hear a little bit more about season 5 come early next week. But so far it's looking good, it's looking interesting, and it's looking like some good things are coming into the game. It's going to be interesting to see what the new region brings with it, and if it brings people back into the game as well, which I really do hope it does. So let me know your thoughts below on the news. Let me know your thoughts below on what you think is going to be coming into the game. Do you believe it's going to be the Byzantine Empire? Do you believe it's going to be a kind of Cimmerian chivalric religious kind of brotherhood like Assassin's Creed kind of thing coming in as well? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know also if you don't think it's going to be that, if you think it's going to be something totally different. Let me know the reasons why. Thank you very much for watching, folks. As I said right at the start, please do subscribe, like and share this video around for all the latest and greatest from Conquerors Blade, and as always I hope to catch you out on the battlefield.